Hey, Yura Showman here, and welcome back to my channel. In the last episode, we played Chapter 2, The Found, and we figured out that we have 11 endings of this game. So, in this video, we're going to explore all the endings and try to find the necessary paintings and almond waters to achieve all those endings. So here, right as you start and drop down, there is going to be a room on the right, and that is going to be our first painting.
Warning. Unauthorized subject has appeared in Sector D17.
As we progress up the stairs while the announcers speak whatever and we see the silhouette of the mannequins, we are going to find our first almond waters behind this wall. And here is going to be our first zebra. However, whoa, it's gone! No, it's not really gone. We're just being teleported by this stupid game across the room. And this is going to be our first zebra. And the first zebra down, there's a mannequin over there. I always forgot the locations of all the mannequins, which is fine to forget. They're not really important in the first place. And go to upstairs, see these stairs. There's going to be a mannequin in front of you, if I recall. No, it's not. I lied. Okay, there it is. There it is it. And drop down here. And in here, you're going to stumble upon a really weird box stuck in the ceiling. But it's fine. There's going to be a mannequin over there. I'm not going to look at you. And afterwards, we continue to our second almond waters in this room here. And we continue to the silhouettes. Don't look at the silhouettes. And our second paintings over here. Now, we found those things. We go upstairs, see? Actually, a fun fact. This room, there's two bright rooms. You can go into this room and nothing is going to happen. However, if you go to this room, voila, you're teleported across. And that is all. It doesn't do anything else. Now we go across this weird looking corridor. Don't look at the mannequins. And Kuraf, oh come save me. And now if you're quick enough, you can get across to the other room actually. Let's see if I can do it. Oh, nope, I cannot do it. But whatever up there, it's basically a bread. And if you recall my previous video, it is my six-pack. Thank you. So if you want to see my six-pack, you can go ahead and try yourself.
Warning. Negative quantum breach detected.
And now we are in our negative side of the everything, of the backrooms. Nothing is going on here really, other than mannequins trying to kill you. So you can just quickly get across this. And that is the portion of negative side of the back room. So we are now back to the positive side. Woo! Alrighty, and in here we will meet our first giraffes, the baby giraffes. However, it called small fuel in this chapter because our brain is currently being manipulated by the room, which is the entity in this game. And in this dark room, immediately look left, and there you go, your third almond water. Beautiful, beautiful. Go past through this, and we will be led into this weirded look up, and we fall down. And now in here, this entity is harmless as long as we look at them. Well, not necessarily harmless. It's just they won't go for us. But they can still kill us, and that is not good. Alright, in here we're going to meet our zebra. Second zebra, I believe. If you go through here and here. There you go. Our second zebra. Don't get too close to that entity or you'll die. Oh, by the way, if you haven't watch my video of the second chapter, these entities or these mannequins are actually the guards that the SCP, Secure, Contain, Protect organization put up to contain the room, which is the dangerous entity. Alright, we need to open up that door, that wall, so when we are in the positive side, we can access this room through here and look up. And here we are processing through all this quick informations. Go here, get our 4th almond water, and we go up the stairs. Don't look at the mannequins. Up the stairs, C, and drop down, C. There's another mannequin. Go into the room, and we're good. Baby giraffe is enjoying the fire. We float across the abyss.
Non-coherent movement detected
And
across the
here,
area.
we're now going to meet the mummy giraffe. There's a mannequin over there. Don't look at that. And go into this area and drop down. Don't worry. It will teleport you back into where you need to progress. And this is the 3rd painting that we will access. And in here, just a hint, new instructional painting. And we drop here. And we are back. Yeah, it's normal. All of this are normal, so it's fine. And we go through the liminal gap just to progress through the story. And it will bring us to the negative side. And in here, you can quickly run and just jump. Woo! And you can jump another time. And you reach the bottom. There you go. That is how you quickly get through stairs, boys. I know you guys already did it before. And we just drop here. Now in here it's weird because we are in the negative side, but sometimes, okay, hold on. So 4th paintings first. But sometimes there's going to be a stairs accessible for us. Somewhere. And that is where we are going to, if you want to find 10 almond waters. So currently in this run, 10 almond waters, I think this is should be the stair. So right now, 10 almond waters is outside of the window. Maximum that we are going to have is basically just 9 over here. So if you go straight over here and try to find the stair room. Now you can follow the hoofs, by the way, to the stair room over here, I believe. Where's the stair room? Yes, this is the stair room. So from here, you go straight, hit the wall, just around the wall, and straight all the way. This is empty, pitch black. But if you walk behind, that is our 3rd zebra. I cannot tell you how much time is spent to find that zebra, by the way. So, you are welcome! Oh! You poopy face. Alright, so up these stairs, go around, and across. And the poopy face should give up. Yep. And up to here. Now, this is a forest of a poopy pillar. You just go around here. Now, if you want to progress, go down, but we need to go up. It will teleport us back, but be persistent. Be persistent and you'll be rewarded. Am I right? Yes, I am right. Now, this is the 5th almond water, I believe. Yes, it is. And we're just going to continue down the stairs. And down here. Alrighty. Now in here, there's a butt crack with a light in it. Go through here. And this should be the 5th paintings that we will have. Go through the butt crack again. Go around. And we are going to end up in the goofy area where you need to follow the hoofs. Just follow the hoofs. Or you can follow my instruction. Go through the first door, go to the right, and go straight. And you'll be fine. If not, you'll be teleported back and back and back and back. And take the mummy and go back and immediately go run through this, or the poopy face will get you. Go back to the room and we are safe. In here, there are going to be 2 almond waters that we can take, if I can play properly. Alright, go here, squish through the mannequins. Go to the right. Wait. Forward again. Go to the right once. And there's your almond water. And progress through here. I believe just once. And there will... Yes, there's a fall down hole that we fall down before. Where we found these paintings. Just to... So you guys recall where we are at right now. But now, because there's the entity over here, we can step on top of it. And we get our 6th almond waters. Or 7th. I cannot count, by the way. And we continue. And now we are going to be hold hostage of this yellow wall. But it'll be fine. We just go progress here.
The subject may have allied itself with
and
the
go
entity.
down here. Don't worry about anything. There is nothing else that we can do. And we go all the way down here, but not straight there, but go back here. Because we've been there before. Now, the funny thing is, we've walked down, like all the way down, right? Go through this crack so we can fall here. Now, the funny thing is, when we go through the negative side over here, on what? It brings us back here. It should be upstairs. Well, it's just that. And go through, and we are good supposedly here. And this is our 6th painting out of 7. So for all the endings, we only need 6 paintings, so we're good right now. But the paintings is easy to find, and we only need 8 almond waters. And we already at 7, right? So we are good to go. And over here, if it's kind of tricky. But if it's too tricky for you guys, you can do what I do. Just lure them here and squish them. Squish them. Aw, come on. Come on. Come here. Come here. Alright? And just squish them. Squish them! What is this? Are you bugging? There you go! And now we're just going to find Daddy Giraffes. And we will greet it by this box. And we need to go here across. And we will find a shelter. And behind the shelter, there's a zebra. And that is our 4th zebra. And now, progressing. We need to go through here. Now,
Warning.
don't go up there
Has
first.
infiltrated the
Go
temple
back
safe.
again, and you'll find the 8th almond water. So now we are fine. We found all the almond waters that we can to find all the endings. But there is going to be an extra almond waters that you can find in here in the outdoor area. And it is fairly easy as long as you're good at platforming games. Navigating all the way through to these stairs. This is day and night. Every day and night it's going to change, and usually the platform will change day and night, but I figured that never mind. And that is our 9th almond waters, and they are going to be no more almond waters. And when you reach this coughing area, there's our 5th zebra. You just need to go across here and go across here to the roof, and we'll grab... fall down. No! Oh, by the way, I almost forgot the last painting. It's good that I fall. And we will find our first 5th zebra. Not first 5 zebra, the last zebra that we'll need for the achievements. And after skillfully parkouring, now we will have Daddy Giraffe, the last
Critical
giraffe
events
that
in
we need.
motion. Mannequin
We
efficiency
just need to go back.
increased.
So we have all we need right now, and all we need to do is just go to the room and progress to the endings. Alrighty, so this is where the ending is going to be. So I'm going to hide myself so you guys can enjoy the ending. Enjoy. Previously on the room in the back, choose your own adventure. After having rescued the Cura's family, you headed towards the exit. However, The perimeter defense system disabled the room, and with its lingering strength controlled you to sacrifice yourself against your own will. You walk closer to the flames. You can feel the warmth and scent of burning flesh entices you, the sweet sacrifice. Suddenly, you are torn away from your destiny as you trip onto the ground. The fall makes you lucid. Father Curaf, snap out of it! What do you think you are doing? Ignore the toys and dive back into the flames. This is my destiny! You shove the toys to the side and crash into the flames, welcoming their embrace. There is no sense of pain. All you feel is anger. Your skin is starting to peel off. Hatred and loneliness consumes you. This is where your story ends. Ending fuel for the room, 1 out of 11. You can feel the warmth and the scent of burning flesh entices you, the sweet sacrifice. Suddenly, you are torn away from your destiny as you trip onto the ground. The fall makes you lucid. Father Curaf, snap out of it! What do you think you are doing? Edibles 8. Douse yourself in the soothing almond waters. You dive into the pile of bottles, dousing yourself with soothing almond waters. The sensation washes over you like the crystals of morning dew. Your mind becomes focused, and any muddled thoughts. It's a typo of the game, by the way. The muddled thoughts clear up. Mother Curaf, mister? We're all glad you didn't burn yourself, but are you feeling alright? Gain douse in the almond water. Painting 6. Feed the flame with all the paintings. You feed the flames with all the paintings and everything else aside from the Curafs. As the flames grow stronger, your feeling of satisfaction grows as well. You realize the flames are still incomplete. They could use more fuel. Because we have doused in almond water, we can fight it. You are in control. You steel your mind in preparation of a psychic assault. The flames wrap themselves around your mind and begin to strangle your will. For a moment you struggle, but eventually beat the attacker. As you feel the last of the flames dissipate, you grab a hold of it and tie it down. It will serve as a link to the room that you control. We gained Mind Flame. Drive the room across the gap. You focus your mind and command the room to move across the gap towards the looming exit. With its typical jarring movement, the room snaps into action and pushes across the gap, ignorantly of gravity. Soon enough, you arrive on the other side. Because we have fed the flames, we can now drive the room into the door and push inside the SCP facility. You carefully drive the room through the walls and doors sliding into this SCP facility. With clever usage of the room ability to phase through walls, you navigate past the guards into. For a second ending, we need to go the director's office to prove your skill and worth. You skillfully navigate into the director's office and proudly introduce yourself alongside the subdued room and the Curafs. After initial confusion, the director is impressed by your skill and style in the matter. We get our second ending, Job at the Foundation, with an extra. The room and the Curafs are returned to Sector D17. With your extensive reports and insights into entities, they are safe and sound for years to come. Your excellent performance does not go unnoticed, and it doesn't hurt the director is your ally. Now we have ending 7th, senior level job. Now, there are many ways to achieve the third ending, which is a bad ending. One of them that I'm going to show here is that we are going to worship the room, be rescued, and you'll see what we are going to do. Feed the flames with all the paintings. You feed the flames with all the paintings and everything else aside from the Curafs. As the flame grows stronger, your feelings of satisfaction grows as well. You realize the flames are still incomplete. They could use more fuel. We've gained Feed the Flames. Because we are doused in almond water, we are going to fight it. Afterwards, we are going to drive the room across the gap. After arriving safely across the gap, we are going to step out the room. You step out of the room and walk around. As you approach the metal door blocking the way further, it suddenly hisses to life. Stop! Get down on your knees! Hand behind your head! A group of armed soldiers rush from the door, and before you have the time to comply, you feel a small prick into your neck, and you are feeling very tired. You gained rescue. You groggily wake up in a clean white room with a woman facing away from you. Your senses scramble to align themselves with the reality. Woman, explain your actions. She speaks to you from a adjacent room. Now, because we want to have the third ending, which is the bad ending, we are going to say, praise the Curafs and their glory. You tell the woman how the Curafs are glorious beings and how the world is better because of them. She does not respond but reaches to press a small button on her desk. Suddenly, the door swings open and you are forcefully removed. You are placed in a secure location where those who have been subjected to hazardous mental influences end up. In the coming weeks, the forced medication slips you into a hazy existence, becomes a blur, you're technically alive, but never taste the color of life again. We gain the third ending, the bad ending. And now, for the fourth endings, we are going to burn the Curafs and jump off and end ourselves. First, we douse ourselves with almond waters, burn the Curafs, burn it all. And we are going to jump out of the room into the abyss. You take one last look at the fireplace and ashes within. Enough. Whether it was the burden of the Curaf massacre or the weight of living matter, every little as you plunge yourself into the unknown. Ending 4, the greatest of the sacrifices. Darkness, peace, silence. Douse ourselves in almond water as usual, and we need to feed all the paintings that we have. If not, we will not be able to push ourselves into the SCP building. So now we need to fight it, control our minds, and we need to go across the gap. After go across the gap, we are going to go into the SCP facility, and we are going to go to the random entity place. And here, you randomly ram into a random containment room of a random entity. The clock on the wall looks weird. Now we gain temporal paradox. Wait, what is happening? And we are going back into the first one with temporal paradox buff. So we repeat this twice. After repeating this twice, we will say the same thing all over again, but again another damn paradox. Didn't I already do this? And you go back to the first one with a slightly different dialogue. The fall makes you, wait a moment! You realize this has all happened before. You've gone back in time. Your head is spinning. With your knowledge of the events, you can do anything. Now, we need to make sure the Curaf is alive at this point. And we need to choose the first option. Destroy the room. Burn it down. You reach into the fireplace and throw the embers across the room. Enough! You speak plain and calmly as the wooden floor ignites and the room becomes engulfed by the hungry flames. With the Curaf safely in your arms, you leapt out onto the beam. From there, you watch the room turns into a smoldering pile of woods and ashes. The room is no more, and the Curafs are safe. A breath of serenity brushes through you. All is good, time to relax. Fifth ending, a new beginning. For the sixth ending, we need to burn the Curaf, but we need to keep a hold of our mind. We are not allowed to be the servant of the flame. So we need to douse ourselves in almond milk. However, don't burn it all, but just burn the flames with all paintings. However, when it says, oh, we need more, in here, we need to burn the Curafs. Now, we burn the Curafs, good riddance, no more Curaf. We drive across the gap. And here, we need to go through inside the SCP facility. And we need to choose safe location so you can escape. The ashes of the Curaf still linger in the fireplace as you leave this confusing location behind. For many days, you drive forward. As time goes on and you learn new ways to keep the room under your control. You also discover how to move up and down. With the total freedom of movement and obedience from the room, you have no regrets of having burned the Curafs. You are free to go wherever you want, whenever you want, and through whatever and whoever you want, literally. But you'll never figure out how to stop this damn music from playing. Now that is the 6th ending, just the two of us. We need to have intimate conversation with the Curaf to gain this and go to a secure location. So douse ourselves as usual and we will feed the flames, but not the Curafs this time. And we need to go across the room. However, before doing anything else, we need to talk with the Curafs. You sit down next to the cute guys and have a chat with them. They speak of family and love. How one day they'd love to visit Savannah and explore the plains. Eventually, their stories come to an end and you get up. You are reminded what family, friends, and love are. Now we gained what do Curafs dream of. After we gained this, we go into the SFP facility and we escape to the safe location. It is time to go and leave this confusing location behind. For many days, you drive the room forward, occasionally throwing additional logs into the fireplace, but never giving it too much fuel. After a week, you finally arrive at the glorious plains of Savannah. There, the Curafs can roam free for the first time in their lives. As you watch them gallivant across the fields, you know you've done good. Real good. Ending 8, Curaf Heaven. Douse ourselves with almond waters, like usual. Feed the flame with all the paintings, as usual. And we need to control ourselves. With this, we drive across the gap. After driving across the gap, there's 2 ways you can go into the SCP building or just left. Head left and to the down. It is time to go and leave this confusing location behind. For many days, you drive the room forward, occasionally throwing additional logs into the fireplace, but never giving it too much fuel. After a week, you finally arrive at a location secluded enough from the outside world. With your newfound family, there's always joy and warmth around. Days turn into weeks, and weeks into months, as you and the Curafs enjoy life and love. Finally, 62 years later, still surrounded by the Curafs, you fall asleep for the last time. It had been a very good life. Ending 9, Serenity. Douse ourselves with almond water. Burn all the Curafs. Burn! After burning all the Curafs, go across the gap and we will drive into the SCP facility, killing everyone. You forcefully drive the room through the walls and doors, ramming into SCP facility. Facing through the corridors, you guide the room into conference halls and the cafeteria, brutally crushing as many people as you can. After an hour of bloody slaughter, you encounter a reptile creature that refused to become another bloodstain on the floor. Instead, it rips into the side of the room and tears down the wooden walls. In a few minutes, the room has become a pile of wooden planks and you, a gory pile of blood and bones. Ending 10th, making a splash. Remember the 5th ending? Where we encounter the random entity within the SCP building twice? Yeah, we need to do more than twice. After going through this random entity twice, choose repeat the same temporal loop for 1,000 times. You groundhog the shit out of the situation. After 287 loops, you finally start thinking this is getting boring and you press on. Time flies when you are having strong sense of deja vu. Loop 663 makes you feel like a daffodil. and you press on. You loop once again, yet again. Loop 803 tickles your brain, and you press on. You loop so great many times, you could swear you saw chickens, and you press on. Gained chronologically impaired. You've lost count, everything is pointless. Life has no meaning. Once more, the last loop, you promise yourself. Ignore the temporal paradox and continue as if nothing had happened. And it's going to give us the same choice as if nothing has happened, with these 3 extra titles. Now, douse ourselves into the almond water, and we need to feed the flames. However, we need to control the mind. We control the flames, but not flames controlling us. Now, we drive through the gap with promise to ourselves. We go through the SCP facility, not doing anything else, but go through the random entity for our last time. You randomly ram into a random containment room of a random entity. The clock seems familiar. You decide that maybe it is best to loop again. You loop, you do. You loop for 1,000 of years and become the entity, NETT, in the known universe that prevents the progression of time. A millennia has passed, yet no one besides you knows of this, or even has noticed it. The world as we know it is no more. Time no longer has a meaning, and nothing ever changed. Everything loops the same moment over and over again. You broke time. We became an entity. And there you go, folks. All the endings. And there you go, folks. Let me know down in the comment how you like this format of video. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you want more of this kind of videos. And I'll see you in the next videos. Bye bye. NETT.